the most super exciting thing that ever happened to you, but it was still pretty cool. Cool. Yeah.
At my old school, we used to go snowshoeing every year.
Very cool. Well, good for you. Lucky you. That's a lucky opportunity. Yes, Neil.
It was kind of hard to walk with those really annoying kind of.
Yeah, but it would have been harder to walk without them. Yeah, because you would have sunk right through to the bottom. Remember when you sunk by that tree?
We did.
It would have been like Everett sunk today, stepping off the trail. Everett went down to the bottom, had a hard time getting up.
Yeah.
That was challenging.
Oh, they go to pull him back.
Cool. So, who can tell me one thing about what a watershed is? Kira.
It's when the water comes down.
Cool. So it's our drinking water is contained in the watershed. That's good. Who can tell me what kind of animals might live in a place where we visited today? John.
A moose.
A moose? Who has another one? Ben.
Foxy coyote.
A coyote. Yeah. Dylan.
A beaver.
Beavers. Carla. Squirrels. Aria?
Foxes.
Foxes. Jody. A badger. A what? Rabbit? Yep. Jonah? Hares. Also rabbit. Good. What were those white animals that?
Ferret. A rambo or something. No hares.
Ermine, wasn't it? Ermine. A ring-tailed ermine.
What's a weasel?
Dina, you forgot me.
Ermine's like a weasel.
Oh.
Cool.
I have one.
Okay, good. So we learned about the animals that live up there, that we drink the water that comes from the Cottonwood Canyons. So does anybody remember how much, all that snow that we're on, how much of the water supply comes from Big Cottonwood Creek? Does anybody remember how much of that goes to us?
Wait, hold on.
Alright, yeah?
1/3 of it.
1/3 of it.
Oh, I didn't know that. 1/3 is our drinking water.
1/3 is supplied from that one canyon. That's pretty impressive, huh? 30% of our water from that one place that we were today. Does anybody remember how long it takes that water to get to us? To drink it, Ben?
12 hours.
Yep, less than a day. 12 hours.
Less than a day.
Yeah.
Oh, because we were told tomorrow at 11 we should be watching for that water coming.
Yeah.
So that would be
A day.
That'd be 24.
Yeah, a day or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Within 24.
So, we also talked about a couple other things. And I need to get a glass of water because I can't talk. But,
Okay. Who remembers any other interesting facts or anything that happened today that relates to our trip? Who has any comment? Yes.
We saw a lot of tracks.
Did you see? Well, I saw a lot of tracks too, but I saw a lot of snowshoe tracks.
Yeah,
and
we
ski.
saw a lot of coyote and fox tracks.
Really? We did not get to see those.
Coyote cats?
Yeah, we did.
Cool.
We saw a tree that got hit by lightning.
Oh,
Ah, that
See,
was
they got hit
cool.
by lightning right there. Okay. What else?
Well, the skate poles looked like we thought those were those tracks or something.
We did it
Oh,
first.
yeah. Yep.
We saw a tree that had been cut down by a beaver.
Yes.
Who saw that? Did anybody see that?
We didn't see that.
Yeah.
Those were awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. You can see the teeth marks. Cool. So one thing we talked about that was important that we learned about today was the watershed. And we have about the same amount of snow almost every year. So does that mean we have the same amount of water to drink every year?
Yes.
Yeah, it does. So what happens if the population keeps growing, but we only have the same amount of water? What does that, what happens?
Think about it. Think about it.
So if the population keeps growing, but we only have the same amount of water every year, what does that mean for us? Yeah.
We're probably going to drown.
We're going to drown?
Oh, drought.
Drought. Sorry, I'm sick. Drought. Yeah, so we have a shortage in that case. So can you see why in years where we don't have enough snow, why that's a really big deal? So, definitely. Okay, any other comments from Tristan?
Like how we were talking about the beaver dam, why the beavers were building it, and what could happen, like, if they kept it there for a while, the water could rise and probably flood the Big Cottonwood Canyon.
Yeah, it could flood the upper part of the canyon, could flood the campground and cause damage, which it has done in the past. Cool. Any other interesting things that you learned about today? About trees or other stuff or whatever? Martha?
Well, today, kind of by the Big Cottonwood Creek, there was like just one line, and it didn't look like a ski pole or a ski because it wasn't straight, but it looked like something like hopped out of the water and then like was like dragging along like in a circle.
quiet.
We had prints, like it looked like a Y, but it went like a line, and then it did like spread out. And we said that it was maybe a fox or a coyote that went this way, and then when it was coming back, it went that way.
Whoa.
Went the same track, and then went back.
Very cool.
Was that one? That
It was
one?
like a Y. It went like round.
But it looked like a little plow or something. Just it was only about this wide. So I wondered what that was. Okay.
Wow. You guys made really good observations today. That was awesome. We've been learning a lot about scientific observations all year. And our observations today were totally great. A lot of you made observations on the aspen trees, on the animal footprints. Everybody did a really good job today. Nice work. You guys were awesome behavior for our guides that were so nice to help us. And my group was really cool for being able to go with the flow when our guide decided to bounce early. We improvised, and that was cool. We got to have fun. Cool. So, all right, any other comments? Lunch?
When we were on the trail coming back from our second walk, how I said that on a certain mountain it kind of looked like an avalanche was happening because it was like pointing down and there was a lot of snow on it, and it looked like it was going downward.
Right, so we talked a little bit about avalanches and steep terrain and why you wouldn't want to cause an avalanche. Talked a little bit about that. Neil?
There was about, I think this is the roof of a building, and all the snow is coming up. And we heard that it might have been like that much of snow on it, even more.
Oh.
There's more than this.
Yeah.
Snow on it.
Yes, there were observations about the depth of the snow. There was 8 feet in spots. There was a lot of snow. Soonest?
Miss Foley.
Very cool. Moose print. And a couple people saw a deer today. So that's cool. And if you were really good, you also saw a Steller's jay, which I saw.
I did not.
It was making a lot of noise.
What was
Or maybe I saw it in the distance. Yeah.
I saw it.
Blew by our squirrel, I was thinking.
Oh.
Cool.
You guys, it is lunchtime. And the kids who weren't in here for the whole thing, we're going to do a little hot chocolate on Thursday because all
We
my
can't
stuff
do
is
the water.
locked up. We can't do the water. It's just not going to work. So we'll do it Thursday for science.
Bring a mug. I'll be here.
I'll
You can
keep my
keep your
mug
mug
here.
here if you want. Just put it back there.
Yeah, you put your mug over there.
And
I'm going to leave the supplies here. So stuff's here.